Hi everyone, welcome back to Frolicking About. I'm Grace Frolic, and this is part 2 of my 1 month doing zero waste series? I wouldn't call it a series, but this is the fail column, essentially, of my 1 month on zero waste. Of zero waste? Sure. English is not my native language. If you're interested in seeing the wins of my zero waste journey, feel free to press the link here? I don't know, I'm new to YouTube. I'll put the link in the description anyway. So this is the fail column, all things that I've done that I probably shouldn't have done or could have done differently or I couldn't avoid, blah blah blah. Things that were not zero waste, let's say it like that. So let's start with the small thing, which is going to Ben's Cookies to buy cookies. Ben's Cookies, if you don't know, is a very delicious cookie chain in London. I don't know if it's in other places, but they have a lot of branches and their cookies are yummy and they sell them by the gram or pound or whatever. So you have to weigh the cookies, which is a problem. But I did have my own box and I came to the guy and I was like, hey, could you maybe put the cookies in the box and deduct the price of the box from the bill? And he looked at me like, what do you want from me? The second I said the word deduct, he was like, what? And then he immediately took a paper bag and wanted to put a cookie in the thing, and I was like, no, never mind. I couldn't, it was too much for me at the time. I don't know, I'm sure it's not a conclusive Ben's Cookies policy. I'm sure I will be able to talk to someone at some point and make them do that, but it's not like I eat there every day. It's not significant to my life, but I just wanted to try it. It did not work. And speaking of cookies, after that experience I tried making my own cookies. And while I did used to make the same recipe once upon a time, it was with a different oven. So right now I have a gas oven, which behaves differently than normal people ovens. So the cookies did not turn out right. I don't know if it's the oven or it's the batter itself, but they were super runny. They did not hold the shape of a cookie. I essentially had to eat them like little crumbs of cookies. They were still delicious, but they were not cookies. They were some generic concoction of sugar and chocolate and flour. Still good, but definitely on the fail column. Another huge fail was literally like a day or two after I kind of decided to go zero waste. I was like, oh my god, plastic destroys everything, you're alive. And I was so angry, I still am. I've been watching so many documentaries, you guys, you have no idea. But literally, like the day I decide, okay, I'm gonna be zero waste now, I went to a Christmas party at work and just the amount of plastic cups that I used was just horrifying. I used like 3 or 4 plastic cups, just me, and I looked around and I was like, oh my god, this is terrible. But I tried. I went to the guy and I was like, hey, can I maybe get my drink, just take the glass bottle? But obviously, you know, he wouldn't let me have the glass bottle because if I take the glass, everyone takes the glass and there's broken glass on the floor, da da da. I understand why he wouldn't let me do that, but it's kind of a thing where I did not prepare for that. I probably should have had my own cup, I guess, I don't know, but yeah. It's kind of a problem because usually I don't go with a bag to, like, if I go to parties, not that I go to parties much, but I try, when I go out at night, I usually try not to take a bag with me at all. And I don't know where I would put a cup, a reusable cup, if I just, like, I don't know, in my coat pocket. I have no idea. But it was a massive fail and I felt so shitty doing that. But yeah, so that happened. Learning curve, yeah. Next thing is, it was also in the win side, but it was definitely in the fail column. It's the amount of hours that I spend in the kitchen cooking and washing dishes and cooking and washing dishes. I'm not very good at meal prep. It's definitely a thing I need to work on because, my gosh, I just like every day I'm kind of worried what I'm gonna eat the next day. I can't seem to be able to cook for a week. I cook for maybe like today, tomorrow, maybe the day after if I'm like I'm gonna cook so much. But I don't know if it's because I eat a lot or I have no idea why that is, but it's not good. I definitely need to do a better job and maybe just cook twice a week. If I manage to get my cooking to twice a week, that would be good. But because I work shifts as well, my eating is very irregular. It's not like I have a proper job where I know what times I'm gonna eat and how I'm eating. I have no idea. It's very random, so it's a thing that I need to kind of learn to manage. So other fails that I had was buying a few things in plastic, but those were kind of felt unavoidable. So I bought vanilla extract that came in a plastic bottle. I bought baking soda and curry powder, both came in plastic containers. Ugh, what can I do? I think my major fail was the amount of stuff that I bought, because most of them came with plastic packaging. So I went to IKEA, I bought some jars. The jars came with little plastic wraps. I don't know why you would need that, but they did. And I ordered a bunch of stuff from Amazon. A lot of it came with plastic packaging. I started writing to people, can you please not put it in plastic packaging? But sometimes they just ignore you. So yeah, I think that was my biggest fail this month. The amount of things that I bought to go zero waste ended up costing me a lot of plastic. But again, I'm learning from my mistakes, and I'll try not to do that anymore. This is it, guys. This was my 1 month zero waste fail column. I think it's important to talk about the bad stuff as well as the good stuff, because obviously no one can go zero waste in a day. It's impossible. It's a process. It'll take me some time, but these are the things that were not so great this month. Hopefully next month will be better. If you want to keep on watching my 1 month on zero waste not really series, feel free to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!